Hey now, so I'm doing a little pressure washing and I want to show you what I'm doing. This is the front of my house. That's obviously the side of my house, and I'm doing the pressure washing going down this way right now. You can't really, it's in shadow, so you probably won't be able to see it very well from here, but I got the ceiling and everything, and the only thing I didn't really get is the lights that are hanging up there because the pressure washer is just kind of hard on them. I didn't want to slam them up into the ceiling and break them, so they're not done. They're kind of dirty, but the vinyl and the columns and the deck have all been done already, and I just did that where it's wet right there. I just did that edge right there. So I want to show you how funky this house is. This house is about 14 years old and it's never been pressure washed. I'm using a Ryobi 28 psi 2.3 gallon per minute unit, gas unit. I bought that extension. I'm having to work off a ladder because it's too high. I hate pressure washing off a ladder, but there you go. I mean, I don't really have a choice. So there's a few little spots that you can probably see. Some of them are loose, some of them are just kind of embedded in the vinyl for some reason. I don't know what they are. But if you come over here, and I hope you can see this, I can't really see it in the picture that I'm taking, but it's real funky over here. Compare that to that, and I hope that'll come out in the video. Let's see. So I got to do this whole side of the house. I've already done the opposite side of the house, and I've already done this sidewalk. I have not done the driveway right there, but I have done inside the garage. But my big problem is going to be up here because this is really high. I have no idea how high it is, but it's very high. And right there, you can probably see that the mold and mildew and algae don't come off when you just hose it off. The dust, like you can see up there, will come off. But I've got to get up there, so I'm debating on whether to get an extension sprayer or to get a lift so I can get up there. Anyway, I've got a ton of stuff to do, and then around on this side of the house, it's almost, well, it's not almost as high. It's about as high as that window was on the other side. It's not quite as funky. It is dusty, but it doesn't have nearly as much mold and stuff. Then we come up here. This goes back into the garage right here, and we've got this big courtyard. So I got to do all that over there. So I'm gonna need an extension sprayer for that too, and for that. And I've already done this over here, this side of the house, and it's looking pretty good. Can't really tell probably from this video, but anyway, I'll get video of it again after I'm done with everything. And this is sort of a review of the Ryobi washer, sprayer, whatever. But when it gets right down to it, if your pressure washer is running and you have adequate pressure, then it doesn't matter if it's a Ryobi or I mean, pick your poison. They're all basically the same. If they say they do 3,600 gallons per minute, then they probably do 3,600 gallons per minute, or 3,600 psi, excuse me. And This one is at 2800 psi is perfectly fine. The sprayer that comes with it, I do have a extension on it. It's this short piece is what comes with the unit, and then this extension right here is what is the add-on, and then this has an adjustment for pressure, which is pretty neat, especially like for that stucco right there. You can see I've done some of it. I haven't done all of it. Then you come over to here and you can see that it's still pretty funky because I haven't gotten over this far yet. So the sprayer, the adjustable sprayer is pretty neat. That's a nice feature that came on that. I used to have a pressure washer where I had to, I bought one of those and I used it all the time. I used the adjustment all the time, and I will continue to do it with this. It's a good unit so far. I mean, I've got probably, I don't know, 10 hours on it. I've got probably, it only has a 1/4 gallon gas tank, which kind of sucks, but it came with four with a red, blue, white, and green tip that's on it right now, and then that yellow one I had left over from when I used to have a pressure washer. And it only comes with 25 foot of hose, so that's another reason why I'm going to need an extension over there, because even if I got a ladder that went up that high, or rented a lift or something, 25 feet of hose ain't going to be enough. And so depending on what I decide to do over there, 25 feet will be enough, or it won't. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Anyway, it's a good unit. I don't have any problem with it. It was under 300 bucks out the door, even with the extension. So it was a pretty good deal, and there you go. Oh, I know what I was gonna ask if anybody watching this video has any suggestions for getting up high, for washing. What kind of I don't want any bleach, because as you can see, I got all kinds of shrubs and I got garden beds and everything all around, so I don't want to use any bleach. But I need something that kills mold and mildew and algae. And so if anybody has any suggestions for that, put it in the comment section. Otherwise, have a great day. Nice to see y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.